I just couldn't wait, and I already opened the box. Yeah, I couldn't wait. So, before I throw the box out, here's what it looks like. Great art of cyberfrog. I think that's Ethan Van Sciver's work. This is Wave 1. And here's the empty box that I have already opened. There's the cyberfrog name with the character's real name on there. With the character's name on there. There's Ethan's awesome logo. And there's choking hazard warning. Not for kids under 3 years. And here's the wave. Probably not the full wave. Actually, that's wave 1. There's the Blood Rage variant, the electric blue variant. So Rock's real name is Trickon, Trick Ron. If I mess that up, please let me know. Species amphibious frog hybrid, homeworld Parenda, Perdana. He's 5'6", weighs 200 pounds. First appearance was All Heroes of Cyberfrog, issue number 1. And his abilities is enhanced strength, speed, and can jump 2,000 feet in any direction. Sticky extendable tongue for grabbing and objects or enemies. When cyberlinked with Kagel, Cyberfrog can rapidly heal his wounds and evolve weaponry and armor to adapt to any dangerous situation. And here's another awesome work of Ethan Van Sciver. And now, with further ado, alright, so now let's take a look at some stuff that he comes with. He comes with 3 sets of hands, three heads, and 1 arm cannon. And he also comes with his own various stand, which I have some thoughts about as well. But before we get into that, let's take a look at the figure itself. Now let's get into the articulation. And this is gonna be kind of difficult because I'm holding the camera, and because I didn't want to move the stand I had that was holding it by itself. So he has a bit of a neck movement, but it's not the kind of neck movement. Like, there's nothing wrong with the neck, but it kind of, hold on. You know what, I'll just do this off camera. And now there's Cyberfrog without his head. Now he does have a neck articulation, but it's very minimal because it's only a peg. It's not a bad thing, but he can't look up or down. He can only turn his head side to side. Again, it's not a bad thing, but what they probably could have done was add a I don't know, add like a disc hinge. So like if they're gonna when they did something like this, as soon as I had in hand, I had an idea of what if they add like turn this into a ball and had like a disc hinge. Then he'd be able to look up and down. They'll probably help with the look a bit better. It probably won't break the mold as much, but still, if they decide to do a rebuild, a remake of this figure, that's something that they could do. And now let's put his head back on, because right now it looks like he's screaming. Okay, now so let's yeah, okay. So let's take a look at his shoulders. The and all right, so shit. Okay, now let's take a look at. Probably mad I took it off his head. So now let's take a look at his shoulders. The shoulders are on a single disc joint. There is no there's no joint to where you could pull his shoulders in, but that's fine because as big as these disc joints are and as these shoulders are, he's not gonna have a problem. I can tell you right now, he's not gonna have a problem pulling his arms in. But there is a bit of a problem with his ab crunch, or almost lack thereof, because well, the ab crunch isn't that bad, but my problem with it is that he can't go further down. I think this would probably benefit more if it was if it was a torso swivel and a torso ball joint. That's my thought, and that's my thought on it. And there's also no waist swivel, as far as I know. If there is waist swivel, please let me know. I don't think there is. And now down to the legs. And the legs look very good. They look very good, but the only problem is that when you move one leg, both of them move. And normally that's not really a problem, but when you try to put him into like a bit of a pose to where one leg is up and bent and the other leg is down, they both go up if you push that leg. Oh. Alright, let's try this again. So the one problem is that when you lift this leg up, this leg goes up too. It's on a dumbbell peg a peg thing, which isn't a problem, but he's a frog, and you want him to have more articulation. One thing I would probably change if I could is to have drop down hips. This way he could it'll make him look more flexible. It'll make him look more flexible, and you could probably put him in a bit of more of a frog pose. But but other than that, there's like no problem. But if you move this leg up, the other one doesn't go up. But if you move this leg up, this one will go up. So yeah, that's one issue. Yeah, if you can see, it's not a ball joint, it's a disc hinge. I don't know why they did a disc hinge. Maybe the ball joint wasn't going to be a good idea. I don't know. But my thought is that if they were going to do a disc hinge, then they probably should have at least given us a drop down hips. But other than that, it's still very good. And we do have double jointed knees. We do have a double jointed knees. That's very good. And when so when I move this figure, I don't feel it doesn't feel like it's gonna break on me. That's a big positive. And we do get a shin swivel. Hold on. Alright, so I'm gonna do. Wow, I can't believe that worked. Alright, now that I'm hands free, he does have a shin swivel, but he also has a ankle swivel and an ankle pivot, and that's very good. And one thing that was definitely a must was to have the toes articulated. To go back to the ankle, his ankle his foot could go down, it can go up, and go side to side. And back to the ab crunch, it can't really move that much. He has no like I said, I don't think he has any waist swivel. If anyone has it and tries it, be my guest. And now to the stand itself. So the stand itself it's a good stand. But one thing I don't like is that it can't move as much, and I think, and again, this is just personal opinion, the stand's a bit too short, though I think you could probably put other stands on here, so let me give that a shot. I'll be right back. Yeah, this is how it looks while on the stand. It looks, in my opinion, looks really good. He does have some areas. They do not connect, if that's what you think. But you can slide other stands in to where it's like one big one big stand. But yeah, they do not connect, which is fine. And now on to comparisons. Alright, so he does fit with other lines, and his height is about 5 to 6 inch. Like so he's just above 6 inches to the spikes on his shoulders, and he's just under 7 with the spikes on his shoulders. But as you see, he fits with Valverse, Power Rangers, Marvel Legends, and any other 6 inch figure. And now, alright. So all in all, it's a really good figure. There's just a couple of nitpicks I found. Like one I probably forgot to mention was that there was probably an opportunity for arm swivel. He does have a wrist swivel. I mean, not wrist peg, which will go up and down, which is very good. But all in all, I would give this probably, let's say, a 9 out of 10. Yeah, this is pretty much a 9 out of 10. It's a really good figure. I'm not sure if if it's just mine that has the some of the loose joints. Oh, now you just call me a liar. Yeah. Anyway, so if you like this, please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to see more of this, let me know. I do have Vespus and Swain ordered. I think the campaign is still up, so if you want more, if you want this and you don't have it, go ahead and I think if you go to EVS's channel, I'm not sure if the rest of it's gonna go on eBay. But yeah, I would. But if you're a fan of cyberfrog, this is pretty much a must get. So without further ado, everyone, keep drawing, keep having fun, and until next time, I'll see you later.